buy a car or not? Is the question, right? So every time when you cannot get a taxi in the rain, you may think of owning a car. Every time when you are sick of being cramped in a bus or on subway, you will dream of owning a car. Every time when you fight to buy a ticket during the Golden Week to home at the double the normal price, you may be desperate to own a car. It is true that more and more people have owned or plan to own their cars to make their travel and life easier. But dear Toastmasters and guests, do you believe that owning a car really improve your life quality? I hope you answer no if you have a second thought of the following aspects. The first one is pollution caused by vehicle emission. Let me give you a few numbers, which is released by Beijing EPA, Beijing Environmental Protection Agency. I cannot guarantee these numbers are true. The first one, the emission, the pollutant waste emitted by an average vehicle every year is 3 times of the weight of the vehicle itself, 3 times. The second one is more than 60% of the air pollution is contributed by the vehicle emission. So you may wonder what exactly the composition of the emissions and what exactly the impact to your health and in the environment of the emissions. For the gasoline engines, the emission is composed by hydrocarbon. The other one is carbon monoxide, and the third one is nitrogen, could be monoxide or oxide or NO3. We call it NOx. So CO, as we all know, is very dangerous, right? We heard a lot of the death cases caused by the CO poisoning, right? Mm-hmm. And H3, if you inhale in your body, it will never get out, and it will lead to a chronic disease, and sometimes even cancer, right? So, and for NOx, it will destroy the ozonosphere through the reaction with the ozone. Yeah. So, which in turn will lead to the global warming issue. And for the diesel engines, it emits not only these 3 components, it also emits the PM, particular matters, which is what we call black smoke, right? You can see the diesel cars, the emissions very black. So the developed countries has realized these problems and set up the emission regulations to limit the emission level. That's what I am working on. This is the industry that I'm working on. So China is still 5 or 10 years behind the Western countries. So there is a long way to go. So my suggestion is to try to take the public transportation as possible as you can. The second one is congestion, right? So as you all know, that every month there is about 7 to 10,000 license plates available for bidding, right? And the plate is very, very expensive. So the peak number is about nearly 60,000 RMB for just a plate, which is very most expensive of the world, the place of the world. So I used to. I remember I told you that I used to take only half an hour on a single trip from the office to my home, but now it takes me more than 1 hour. So I decided to move to a new place in Pudong, which is very close to my office, and decided to take the public transportation. Last but not the least is the month. So let me give you a very simple calculation. So if you drive 80 kilometers a day, you need 8 liter gasoline, right? So it's about 50 RMB per day. So 20 working days, 1,000. And the parking fees, 20 at least per day, 400, and the road maintenance fee, another 250, and daily maintenance another 200, and so all this adds up to about 2050. This does not include the tickets issued by the police, right? And some accident. So if you take the public transportation, it only costs you 10 RMB to take the subway for round trip. Add up some taxi fee occasionally, like 20 RMB per day. So it will cost about you around 600 per month. So there is a significant gap. So although owning a car has a lot of benefits, you can have your own privacy. It will be very flexible to get anywhere, But I still do not encourage to do that, because I want to try to avoid the fat accumulated among my waist due to lack of exercise, and I don't want to spend the stupid expenditure on the ticket. Thank you.